Good day viewers, welcome to Math with Julius. In this video I'll be showing you how to find the square root of a binomial surd. A binomial surd is a surd having two terms like this. I have 6 and 2 root 8. So how do you find the square root of this kind of surd? So first of all, I'm going to just put that symbol of square root. So I have root of 6 plus 2 root 8. And what to do is to assume that the square root of this binomial surd is equal to another binomial surd. And I'm going to assume that the binomial surd is root A plus root B. So now we don't know what the value of A and B is. And the method is to look for what is the value of A, what is the value of B. Put back those values into this expression. That will be the result of your binomial surd. Now, so what we're going to do is to solve this as an equation to get the value of A and B. So the first step to take is to get rid of this square root here by taking the square of both sides. So this is going to be open bracket root 6 plus 2 root 8 square equals to open bracket root A plus root B square. So the square cancels the square root, and I have 6 plus 2 root 8 equals to root A plus root B square. So I'm going to write this in two places. Root A plus root B into root A plus root B. And so I'm going to expand now. So this is 6 plus 2 root 8 equals to root A times root A would be A. Then root A times root B would be root AB. So I'm multiplying A times B and they'll be under the same root. Again, root B times root A will also be root AB. And root B times root B would be B. So this is going to be 6 plus 2 root 8. Here I'm going to, in a way, rearrange it and bring the ones without surd together and the ones with surd together. So A plus B, I'll bring them together. So I have A plus B, then plus root AB plus root AB would be 2 root AB. And so at this point, you would observe that I have a part here that has no surd, a part with surd. The same thing here. This A plus B has no surd involved. Then this 2 root AB has surd. So what to do now is to compare. So by comparing, I'm going to say that 6 here is equal to A plus B on the other side. That's the part without surd. Then also 2 root 8 is equal to 2 root AB on the other side, which is the part with surd. So now what to do is to solve for A and B, and this is definitely going to lead us to simultaneous equation. This part I can write it as A plus B equals to 6. So I can label that equation 1. And the second part, I have 2 root 8 equals to 2 root AB. Now, if I divide both sides by 2, 2 cancels 2 on both sides. And so I'm left with root 8 equals to root AB. Then if I take the square of both sides, take the square of both sides, the square takes care of the square root on both sides. So I'm left with 8 equals to AB. And so I can write it as AB is equal to 8. And this is equation 2. And so when you solve equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously, you're going to get the following values as your answer. You get A equals to 2 or 4 and B equals to 4 or 2. It means that when A is 2, B is 4, and when A is 4, B is 2. It means that one of the answers has to be 4 and the other one has to be 2. So either A is 4, B is 2, or B is 4 and A is 2. And so, going back to my initial equation, I have the square root of 6 plus 2 root 8 to be equal to root A plus root B. This was the assumption I made when I was starting. So now I've gotten the value of A and B, so I'm going to put it there that this is going to be the root of, so I'm taking A to be 2 now, root of 2 plus the root of 4, and this is going to be root 2 plus 2, since the square root of 4 is 2. Or if I decide to use the second one, in that case I'm going to have roots A plus root B to equal root 4. That's 4 is coming first, and then B is 2. Again, root 4 is 2 plus root 2. So you agree with me that this and this are actually the same thing. It's just the arrangement that is different. So I can say that the square root of 6 plus 2 root 8 is actually 2 plus root 2. And that's how to solve for the square root of a binomial surd. Catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.